Hey YouTube, welcome back to another video. I know I haven't posted in a while, but today I am posting an April wrap-up. I have read 5 books this month, surprisingly. So in this video, please hit that subscribe button and join the family because I will be posting bi-weekly since I am in college full-time. Now, let's get straight into the video. So in this video, I will be talking about all the 5 books I have read and also a review on the book. So the first book I read was Brooklyn, which I will be trying to leave a picture of the book. So this book I gave, I believe, a 3.5 out of 5 stars. It was okay. Like, honestly, I like the movie a lot better, but in this book, I at first didn't quite understand what was happening because it wasn't a third person type of book. But this book did make me fall in love with Ella and her boyfriend or her husband. It was just it's definitely a love story that I would recommend to you guys to read. And it's just beautiful, but some of the pieces didn't quite add up to me. Especially because at the beginning of how she ended up getting the job and how she ended up getting here, like everything was happening pretty fast and I couldn't quite catch up with it because it's just like, okay, slow down a bit. So that book, 3 out of 5 stars, or 3.5 out of 5 stars. The next book I read was It's Not Summer Without You. Now, this book, I gave it a 3 stars out of 5. Did not really like it because it was mostly about Jeremiah and what's her name? Belly? Yeah, Belly. It was just about them two, and I don't like Jeremiah. Since the beginning, I never liked him. I only just seen him as a friend to her. But the fact that they kept forcing them to be together, it was just like, no, I don't want that. And it's just basically about how Jeremiah and Conrad's mother unfortunately passed away, spoiler, and it was so hard on Conrad because he missed his mother, and all this is happening, and it's like Belly, I'm gonna just call her B has just been contemplating, oh, who do I choose? Jeremiah? Do I choose Conrad? Who do I choose? So she goes to Jeremiah. And their relationship, there's only one time I really liked it, but other than that, I don't, because I know it's only less than 300 pages, but I got through it within a day and it was okay, but I wouldn't put it at my top favorite so far this year. So yeah, that is my rating for it. Now, the third book I have read was the last book of the summer series. So the third book that I loved was We'll Always Have Summer. Now, that is the last book in the summer series, and I gave it a 5 out of 5. This book was everything I expected and more. Honestly, I loved the relationship between Conrad and B. It was just the most beautiful, friendship to boyfriend type of thing. And I'm sorry, but this is a spoiler. Everything I talk about in this video is going to be a spoiler. But in this book, it showed how B is truly meant for Conrad, how they both feel the same exact thing, how they both try and hide their feelings for so long and then they let it out. But Jeremiah, I swear, I would have, if I was his girlfriend, the first couple of chapters in the book, if you read it, you're just gonna want to strangle him. And the way he tries to think, how he tries to go back to B and ask for forgiveness, the way he thinks, oh, this is the right answer to do it. And she accepts the answer, or she accepts the question. Let me just say that. The fact that she accepts it, and no, you just have to read it. And honestly, I'm very happy that B got to her senses and she's like, no, I don't need a man like that. I need a man who actually knows me and doesn't do other things behind my back. Yes, they were on a break. I'm telling you, this book is like Friends. It is Ross and Rachel. It's just them two. And this book is basically mostly about they were on the break. And now the fourth book I read was the first book in the Percy Jackson series. And it was Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. I loved this book. Loved it. I gave it 5 out of 5. It was beautiful. I loved Annabeth. I love Grover, Percy, everything like that, and how he discovers who he is, and etc. All those cool activities that are happening. And I kind of enjoy how they really go into detail about the Greek mythology. I wouldn't mind going into that stuff, but as long as it's like for school. But I really did like Grover, especially because I do find him very funny, and he's just like very outgoing and shy a little bit too, but he does just seem like me, you know. Now with Annabeth, she's kind, you know, but I feel like she has that little shy shield compared to the movie. In the movie, like, she's very, ugh, I don't like you, whatever. But in the book, she's very, oh, hi, nice to meet you, all smiley, giggly. But the moment you piss her off, you're done. You're done. That's all I gotta say. But I really, let's just say, for the first 2 books of the Percy Jackson series, I actually had to read that for the 24-hour challenge. I was going to actually post that, but I was so into reading and so into chilling with my family that I didn't get to film it. Stupid me. So, with that being said, the last book I read this April was Percy Jackson and the Sea of Monsters. I'm actually surprised I remember that name. Now, I gave this book a 5 out of 5. So far, I'm loving this Percy Jackson series. I really, really am. It is an amazing, amazing story. And the fact that you could see the relationship between Percy and Tyson, who if you read the book, you know who that is. You see their friendship, you see their like relationship go from like friends to kind of hatred to being more brother figure. And Grover and Annabeth, like, there was just so much action in the first couple of pages, and I'm just like, yes, I love it when the book starts off with just pure action and gets like straight into it. The reason why is because I don't want to just sit there for like 20, 30, 50 pages and nothing really happens. And it's just talking and backstory. Yes, I love the backstory, but at the end of the day, I'm here just to read the action and see what the hype is about this book. Now I do understand why people enjoy this book. I do. Now I am planning on reading the rest of the books next May, and if you stay tuned, I will be posting my May TBR in the next either week or a couple of days. So that is the end of this video. If you truly enjoyed what you have seen and you like what you have seen, then give this video a like. Comment down below whether you have read any of the books I have read this April, and subscribe if you have not. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next video.